guys, and welcome back. Well, Jerry Springer, host of the unapologetic brash talk show, dies at 79. Now, his show was, some say, raucous and often confrontational. Jerry Springer's show ran for nearly 3 decades and became a cultural phenomenon. Mr. Springer also had a career in politics. Now, Jerry Springer, who went from a somewhat outlandish political career to an almost indescribably outlandish broadcasting career with the Jerry Springer Show, which by the mid-1990s was setting a new standard for American TV, turning the talk show format into an arena for shocking confessions, adultery-filled screaming matches, and not infrequent fistfights. Now, he died on Thursday in suburban Chicago. He was 79 years old. Now, Mr. Springer's death after a brief illness was confirmed in a statement by Gene Galvin, a family friend and executive producer of Mr. Springer's podcast. Now, Mr. Springer earned a law degree from Northwestern University in 1968. Then he started a political career, winning elections to the Cincinnati, Ohio City Council in 1971. But he was soon embroiled in the type of personal scandal that would later fuel his talk show. Now, he resigned in 1974 after he wrote a check for prostitution services at a Kentucky massage parlor. Now, after this, most people's career would have been dead and never heard from him again. But Mr. Springer sprung up. He was re-elected to the council in 1975. Now, when his comeback speeches nodded to the prostitution controversy, a lot of you don't know anything about me, he said, according to the Cincinnati Enquirer. But I'll tell you one thing you do know. My credit is good. Now, in 1977, he was elected mayor of Cincinnati. In 1982, he ran for governor of Ohio, addressing the prostitution incident forthrightly in a campaign advertisement. The next governor is going to have to take some heavy risk and face some hard truths. I'm prepared to do that. This commercial should be proof. I'm not afraid even of the truth, and even if it hurts. Now, he finished third in the Democratic primary and made a career change, joining WLWT-TV first as a news commentator and then an anchor, and later as managing editor, winning or sharing multiple Emmy Awards for local coverage over the next decade. Then came the Jerry Springer Show, a daytime talk show syndicated by Multimedia Entertainment, which owned WLWT, began in 1991. Now, originally, it was an issue-oriented program. The LA Times called it an oppressively self-important talk hour starring a Cincinnati news anchorman, and former mayor. Now, by the 1993, however, lead-ins like worshiping the Lord with snakes, next Jerry Springer, were tuning up, and the shock value just kept going and going and going. Now, on a 1995 episode, featured a young man named Raymond, whom Mr. Springer was helping to lose his virginity, offering him 5 young women. Now, hidden by a screen to choose from, Raymond's friend Woody accompanied him. Now, Woody doesn't know it. His 18-year-old virgin sister is one of the contestants. Now, the talk show universe had by then become something of a free-for-all, with the hosts like Montel Williams and Sally Jesse Raphael also serving up salacious content. But Mr. Springer, though, did it better and more outrageously than anyone else of his time. His viewership peaked in 1998 at about 8 million. And I must say, I was addicted to the Jerry Springer show. Yeah, in the 90s, I would work night shift, but I was programmed to get up at 1 o'clock to see Jerry Springer, who was going to battle it out and what was going to be said and who was going to be cheating on who and what sister had this man. It was something. Well, all right. Well, condolences goes out to Jerry Springer's family. I'll be praying for this family and hope you will be too. But Jerry Springer, you will be missed. All right, guys. That's it for me.